What's up, guys? Today I'm on my way to Sugar Mtn Bike Park. I'm going to be filming a little vlog style video for you this weekend. I'm going to be racing my first ever Gravity Carolinas downhill race. It's kind of crazy to think that it's been almost 2 full years since I've raced a downhill race. Really stoked to be getting back out into the community and see where we stack up this weekend. Decided to throw on a new shock and some fresh Maxxis rubber before coming out this weekend. I'm gonna do a little bolt check on the rig and head out for practice. Such a beautiful day out here today. A little overcast, which is pretty nice to keep the temperatures down. Track is looking pretty good in my opinion. Perfect amount of moisture right now, but this place is pretty notorious for getting afternoon showers. So yeah, it could be pretty interesting weekend depending on how much rain we get. They're gonna hit the wall ride? Aw, come on. You gotta send it, bud. All right, first lap of the day. Let's figure out where we're going. Whoa, nice little rock drop. Man, it feels so good to ride again. Oh shoot, that's slick. These flat corners are gonna be tricky if it ends up raining. Ew. Oh, was not ready for that pull. Oh, rock. Let's see, pull for this. Fresh cut. Loamer, oh. A little slippery for right now. Pretty sure this is the step down. There's the wall ride.
Dude, I don't know what it is. It's like on and off like the wall ride.
Oh, that was definitely not the line. This looks slippery. This is going to be a tricky section of the track, especially with mud packing in the tires like this. First lap in the books. All right, dropping in for lap 2. know if inside or outside is going to be best here. Whoa, it's slick. Pick up this rock before somebody dies. Got a little inside foot out, flat out. Phew. Big dog. Stick to the rut as high as we can. Step down. Stay wide. Oh. Like jumping that. Man, that section is tough when it's slippery. Look at those ruts forming. It's a moto track. Look at this. Couldn't ask for it better.
Which one's better?
I've been hitting the outside, but I hit the inside foot out, flat out, and it was sick too. All right, we are back at the top now. Just gonna be walking down to this first corner to take a look at the gap. I feel like this inside is better all around than this little outside rut. Last time I pulled off the wood right there, all the way over the rock. It's kind of a far gap though. I don't really know if it's worth it at the beginning of a race run. Pull from here all the way to there. It's pretty blind as well. I think this lap I'm gonna try riding all the way to this little rock, pulling off there to shorten the gap. All right, dropping in for lap number 3. Try a little bit of a different pull on this first gap. Let's try this outside. It's so dicey. I pulled here, got into this. Outside is looking more promising right now. Stay outside here, get set up for this little gap. Such a sick berm corner. Like that. I can catch that. There we go. Yo, you're good. Well, a little afternoon shower happening at the moment, but it's kind of perfect timing because I'm gonna take a quick little lunch break. Show you the secret to success here. Fig Newtons and apples. Careful though, too many, and you might just find yourself on the side of the track during the race run because of a nature call. Since we did just get a little bit of rain, I have a feeling the track is going to be a little more dicey, so I'm going to let out some tire pressure. So we got almost 24 in the front. I'm going to go down to like 22. Maybe now 22 after that a little bit. And for the rear, we were running 27 and a half. 26, let's try 25 maybe. Now she's at 25. Kind of a crazy fun fact about myself and Maxxis tires. I've been running them for the past 4 years now, and I've never flatted a downhill casing Maxxis tire. Anytime that I've ever gotten a flat was really just because of a destroyed rim or the rim tape. Back out here to dial in a few more laps. It's raining just a little bit right now. I'm curious to see where this lower tire pressure sets me at. I feel like as long as I'm not hitting rim, it's definitely gonna be beneficial for these conditions. Dropping in after a little bit of rain. I think I'm starting to remember the track a little better. Oh, it definitely is way more slippery. Yeah, these berms are gonna be tricky in the race if it's really wet. Bridge is gnarly too. Try to hit this section with some pace. Set. Stay in the grass, find traction. These wooden sections are going to be tricky in the rain. Get set. Oh yeah, rider. Hit this with some speed. gonna be calling it on practice after that run for today. Honestly feeling pretty confident on the bike for not really racing or trying to go fast in about like 2 years. But yeah, this track in general is just like so much more fun than what I've been having on a lot of the bigger US downhill national tracks. There's nowhere near as many life-ending rock gardens. A lot of really cool like man-made bike park features that are added in there, step downs, gaps, a lot of like open double track with multiple line choices. So it gives you a lot of options to get creative with your line choice. And yeah, honestly, this race series in general, I feel like it's just kind of giving me that spark back to when I first got into downhill back in like 2019. All right, guys, it's race day. Had a little bit of rain overnight, so track's gonna be slick again this morning. We're gonna do a little bit of adjustment to the bike setup to compensate for the mud, and it looks like we might get a little more rain today before race time, so it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. That's the glory of downhill racing. First guy could drop with a dry track, and the last guy could drop with a completely muddy track. So let's go have some fun. Well, the rain is holding off for now. So a few things I'm gonna try here with bike setup for practice is I'm gonna go even lower with my tire pressure because I never even hit rim yesterday. And I'm also gonna try going with less low speed compression on the fork so that hopefully I will use more of the suspension travel. I already know that the pace is gonna be a lot slower today, so I really want that front end to be able to track. I'm gonna try 20 in the front, 23.5 in the rear. I normally try to run about 3 PSI higher in the rear than I do the front. Now, do keep in mind that I would never run that low of tire pressure if I didn't have downhill casing tires set up tubeless with inserts. If any of you guys are in the market of getting some new handlebars or just any bike components in general, you should check out Tidal. I have their saddle, pedals, bars, stem, you name it. I really love their components. They're super durable, super reliable. I put every ounce of trust I have into them. So if you guys are interested in trying any of their components, I'm gonna leave a discount code right here that you can use on their website to get a percentage off on your order. Send it. Yeah. That Caroline wash is good. Try to figure out the track, see how it's shaping up today. Oh, that's definitely more slick. Oh yeah. Oh, that's tough. I gotta remember to breathe in this race run. It's in the grass. Oh, you're fine. I think the lower tire pressure was definitely the way to go that lap. I still didn't even hit rim at 20, 23 and a half. Could probably go even lower, but I'm honestly just hoping that this rain holds out until after the race and the wind continues to dry the track out. Oh, there you go. All right, so we just finished up with practice. Gonna give the bike a little rinse and head up for the race run. And here comes the rain right before the race run. Well, I guess it never fails. Racing just started, and so did the rain. Traction's definitely gonna be different than what it was this morning. I've got a feeling this is gonna shape up to be a pretty good race. Gotta try to keep the grips as dry as possible so I can reduce arm pump. I think I'm settling with 19 in the front. And 22 in the rear. There is a fine line of balancing too low, too high, because there's a lot of flat pedally sections on this track and you'll lose a lot of rolling speed if you go too low. All right guys, we are officially on our way up for the race run now. The rain has stopped. Still looking a little dark towards the top, so still a little questionable whether or not we're gonna have a rainy race run, but I'm feeling pretty pumped, stoked to be back out here between the tape, having fun. I'm really pumped on this track, so I'm ready to let her eat. Oh, we've got a racer. Oh no. Oh. Send it. Look at the view. Man, it's been almost 2 years since I've done this. Nerves, forgot about them. 10 seconds, bro. 5, 4, 3, 2. hope you enjoyed listening to how out of shape I was. All jokes aside, that was such a fun race. So much fun to be back out there between the tape, out here with the community, rain or shine. It has been a long weekend, and I know the whole entire Dowd Events crew has been putting in so much work to make this event happen. So huge shout out to those guys. We're out here pulling tape post race, walking home with a second place and a somewhat clean run. Didn't go down, rode a little conservative, but you know, I'm honestly not here to make any excuses. I got my butt handed to me, so that's all there is to it. But at the end of the day, I think I might have had more fun than anyone out there. Got the little nollie over the bridge. So what do you guys think? Let me know if you want to see me do any more races on this channel. Maybe some urban racing, maybe something more towards like hardline. I think that's more up my alley than these long, flat, pedally straightaways. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because I've got a lot more for this channel and I don't want you guys to miss it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.